Welcome to the Astrology for Liberation podcast. I'm Elisa, your astrologer and cosmic guide, and I'm back as the moon enters Aquarius Friday evening at 11:17 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 2:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that's 6:17 a.m. Greenwich Meridian Time, Saturday morning. And it takes you into the final waning quarter moon with the sun in Taurus early Saturday. The moon in Taurus is a fixed and very determined, intellectual air element. It wants the free choice to say what matters. And of course, what matters is really a subjective matter. It's an opinion. And so that's in contrast with the sun in Taurus, a fixed earth element sign that ends up forcing airy Aquarius to accept the value of what can be seen, heard, tasted, smelled, and touched. The best integration of Aquarius and Taurus energy is in finding enjoyment in coexisting with others, with all of your senses aware and bringing in new vital information. Until the beginning of moon in Pisces, you're in the final quarter phase of the moon. You may feel like everything is in limbo a bit. You can't go back to the way things were, and you're not quite sure what's ahead. Exalted, dreamy Venus in Pisces, which is Taurus's ruler, is here to help you trust your intuition and faith that everything will evolve. Feel what you're drawn to and follow that, because this is a weekend when the unusual awakens some new understanding. After the moon enters the final week of the lunar cycle on Saturday, there are certain messages as Mercury in Taurus conjoins the Taurus North Node. You're thinking about what's most important to you as you consider all that you value, all the tangible and intangible stuff of life. This is a good process for this final waning light of this lunar cycle as you're preparing for a new Taurus cycle beginning, a very special one that will resonate for 6 months. As the moon in Aquarius squares Uranus and Taurus, you're also on Saturday, you're extra incentivized to reflect on what hasn't been working and continuing to question how you could do things differently. You want to do things differently. And this is exactly what Uranus and Aquarius are urging you to do, to evolve a bit, shift a bit, and do some things that aren't so comfortable, but that will become comfortable and more sustainable. On Sunday, Mercury in Taurus squares Saturn in Aquarius for some realistic information that adds to your continuing process of evaluating your priorities. With all the seriousness, there's an urge to create something wonderful still, as Mercury in Taurus will sextile Neptune in Pisces. And remember, sextiles are cosmic opportunities to create something. The potential is there. It's really up to you to make it happen and to imagine it. As the air of Moon in Aquarius conjoin Saturn in Aquarius to determine if the ideas circulating are really going to bring progress. There you can see this goes back and forth of kind of really, thinking of new things and seeing if it's grounded in reality. Or if they're more in line with keeping things comfortable as Taurus likes. Aquarius wants to grow. Taurus wants to stay comfortable. Together they can each move a little and create some real concrete changes, some real changes, some positive things. Together, this combination can move out of old patterns and bring new ideas into form. It takes patience. It takes time. It'll be easier, much easier to flow as the moon enters Pisces early Monday. And I'll be back with all the inspiration that sparkles through the next week. Thank you so much for listening.